Alright, so this is a little video for YouTube user Mike J. He was asking about kind of how to do a muffler mod, simple muffler mod. Um, First off, this is not a complete tutorial, just kind of a general how-to. There's tons of ways to do these. This is not the only way, but a pretty good way. For an example saw today, we're going to look at a 371 XP. All right, this has a big bore kit on it, ported, pretty good all around. Bucking saw, little 20-inch bar on it, so moves pretty well. But so first things first is you want to make sure you know what you're working with. So you have your specific muffler here. You want to make sure that you test fit where you want the deflector at. Sometimes what you can do, here's an example of a stock muffler, right? So it has a single deflector up top. You can grind those out, cut them off, open up the bottom, weld them back on there. I've MIG welded them before. You can braze them, a lot of different things you can do. I'm a big fan of the just the regular dual port, right? So here's same muffler. Top has been opened up just a little bit. Has a screen in the top, all right, but has a dual port added, right? And what the dual port does is allows the exhaust gases to exit more quickly. Obviously, when you do that, you need to richen up. Could need to richen up your low side a little bit more, but definitely your high side, right? So you want to allow more exhaust gas out of the saw, and hence allow it to breathe a little bit better. So what do you need to do this? Well, it's pretty simple. You can utilize a small grinder like this one here. You can use a Dremel tool, right? So after you figure out where exactly you want the deflector, you can cut a hole in the side, and you want to make sure you measure that off and cut it the correct size. Alright, so that one, I stuck a pencil into there and kind of etched on there. You can see daylight on the other side of that, right? So I cut that out, right? Use a little cutoff wheel. Here's one from my Dremel, right? Just use a little cutoff wheel. That one's obviously about dead, but cut off a rectangular in there, right? And then if you really care about it, if you're cutting on public land or you just want to be EPA savvy, you can utilize some steel mesh. The steel mesh is, I believe, 23 thousandths gap between the mesh itself, 0.0023 of an inch, right? I believe that's EPA regulation or something close to that. So either way, you can see fits in there pretty nice. Best way to cut the stainless steel mesh I found is use the same cutoff wheel you use to cut that rectangle there. Okay, hold it in place again. You can either weld it, or you can use these short self-tapping screws or lathe screws. You can usually get a pack of maybe 10 of these at, let's say, Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. Henry's, Do It Best, whatever you have around you. But as you can see, you just kind of get that to mount up there, and you're gonna have to maybe punch some holes in the stainless mesh so it all mounts up nicely. But yeah, definitely help the saw breathe a lot. Be careful on whatever saw you're using. If it has these mounts here, right, you want to be sure you don't need to take these off, but you don't strip these outer ones here. It's best to take off the bar and chain. Makes it easily to access these. On most Huskies, this is a 5mm Allen. These are 4mm Allens. On some of the 61s, I think these might be, if they're not a 5mm Allen, they might be like a 3/16 Allen head. So either way, you get the rectangle cut out, get your matching stainless, get your outlet here. I didn't go over outlets. Your outlet choices, right? You can use a 288 XP deflector. That's what these are. 288 XP deflector. You can order these. You can get them online. E-replacement parts, eBay. A little more expensive because they're an OEM part. They're probably about maybe 16 bucks. But an option I like is you can get these. Remember on Arborist site, I think Wigglesworth, he makes these. About $5 or $6 a piece shipped. Really nice. A little bit larger opening, but definitely a nice piece of work there. Thank you very much for those. This here is a stock 266 XP or SE, same difference, for the outlet anyways. Stock ones, sometimes I like to keep the stock ones around, right? They're free if you got them for free. And they look pretty neat, you know, so some people prefer, again, kind of the more stock look on it. Other people prefer, you know, again, just opening up this factory single port. And I'll swing around here. And this is my 372X torque. I don't know if you can see it here, but this one has a 1-inch pipe welded on here. Not the best angle, I apologize, but it's a little more open. Really just about getting the exhaust gases in back out as quickly as possible. So Mike J, I hope this helps you out. If you need any more videos or whatever, just let me know. All right, have a good night. Bye.